I told you it was horrible.
Rhyming with
All right, guys.
And
Welcome,
Hiroshima, just in case they thought we were sorry.
welcome back, everybody. I think we have a whole cruise here today, I believe. Um, let's let's start off. I'm just gonna go with you guys on the screen to do initiative, and just like we did before, for this adventure day, we'll keep the initiative the same. However, when uh, when we're out of combat, the next combat, whoever was next in initiative will now be first in the next combat. So go ahead. Let's start with Sarah. So if everybody wants to roll, y'all can. We're rolling for initiative, but I'm just going by how you are on the screen.
I'm missing a die, but I
Oh,
have a d20, so.
you can roll two d10 minus the one, and then times it by something. There's some kind
What?
of somebody was explaining some algorithm on how to do two d10s to equal a d20. It was like crazy.
Why don't I have my character sheet on here?
Well,
I guess it's straight up.
the good news is they killed everybody, so you don't have to start off in combat like they did.
The bad news is apparently you killed me because I don't have my character sheet over here.
Hmm. Joe, didn't we get to level 3 last week?
Yo.
Let's see here.
I win. I just straight up win. Not sure what I win.
Let's see. Okay. Oh,
This is
okay.
the
So that's
one
the
where I'm
20.
playing tricks, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And
So do you
we
have a
leveled
dexterity
up?
modifier? Yeah, you're level 3.
Yeah. +2, so 22.
Okay. All right. Dudley or Diego? Sorry. I got to get over
12.
the 12. Okay.
12.
And it's going to be worse because Dudley's not in roll 20.
I'm
Um,
sorry.
it's all right. All right. Melanie
13.
and Hildar
10.
and Dudley.
7.
Okay. So I got Trix, Melanine, Diego, Hildar, and Dudley. That's our order. Which is always nice because okay. So basically, Trix, you heard a lot of commotion, some screams, some pain, knives clanging together. You could hear your buddies going through this massive battle as you remained into the safety of the fireplace. So you just all the uh, commotion has stopped. So you don't hear the sounds of battle anymore, and you're currently up in the chimney, upside down apparently.
No, remember we figured a thing out for that I would just pop down and pop back up.
Yeah. So do you want to do anything, or you heard all
I'm
this
gonna
fighting and
go
now it
try and
stopped?
find. I'm gonna go try and find all my party members.
Okay. You knew where the fight was, so you're able to, if you want to go to them, you're able to get over to sort of that room. And Melanine, you find yourself after this battle. I'll kind of recap it for you guys, and Joe, any of you guys that want to jump in and help me remember what's going on, I'll give you guys a little uh, reminder. So you guys, y'all had stumbled across a smuggler's den. In the there was looked to be some kind of a wizard that was looking for some kind of an orb. You guys did discover a secret room. In that room, Dudley, I remember. I'm trying to remember what all you guys got, but I remember Dudley got a bag of holding. Um,
I got a bag of holding.
Diego got the bag holding.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I
You're
I
right.
listed it. I listed it
I got
up.
a fancy
Yeah, no,
rock.
you're right. Diego got it. Yeah. Um, and
So
yeah, go ahead.
somebody got the orb off the wizard's neck. I don't remember who.
Was that
I
you,
think it.
Dudley? Did you get the orb?
Um, I don't
I
think
think
I
I.
got the orb. I got
I think I might
the
have
rock
taken
with
the.
my symbol on it.
You think you have the orb, Diego?
I have. I think I have the orb. I know I have the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Somebody took the six ribs, and
I
somebody
took the
else took
ring.
the river stone.
Okay.
I
I
just know
took the
that
river
was like,
stone.
folks, please let's get out of this place already. I
So
can't take it anymore.
okay, and then yeah, so just so the other side note, you have the door over to the side. You have Gilligus, for some reason I can't remember, is on the table. So I guess y'all moved his body
He's
to the.
dead.
Yeah, he's dead, and his head's kind of there, but not together. So Dudley's on the table, and the
I can't fix that.
yeah, you know that there's stairs going up. Um, you know the room you guys came from. There's a body still laying there that uh, you guys knew he had a map to a town south, Saltmarsh. You knew that the some council had uh, asked him. You know, from what you could tell, he was charged with coming to this haunted house and cleansing it. What you guys know is the house wasn't haunted; it was actually a magic spell. But you know that he's dead. Um, and so you got Gilligus on the table, a paladin on the floor, dead paladin from Saltmarsh on the floor. Uh, so I
So
think we're,
who wants to
I th-
carry who?
yeah. So you got so um, so you know Diego is aware that of the again, because y'all's nature having been at Waterdeep and things like that, you're aware of what a magical item of a bag of holding would. You know that that can hold about 500 pounds. You didn't know when he picked it up, but when he saw that there was a sword, it had no weight. Your character would know what a magical bag of holding is. So that's known to you. It's a
Yeah.
very rare item, but you know what it is. Yeah, so anything you guys want to carry, you guys have. You can stuff people in there too if you want. Okay, so all right, so that was Trick. She came and saw everybody. Melanine, you're up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pop up behind Hilder.
Well, didn't we decide that we were going to explore the cave, right?
I mean, I'm down for some cave exploring, I guess.
He's just taking a couple steps back and he's like, he looks really puzzled and shocked. And just like with Drowsy's words, or something worse.
Dudley, Diego, you want to go in the cave?
I'm down.
The cave
Because
You guys know that off to the um,
I'm not going to any
back
caves.
here or the
yeah,
to
you
here.
know at the end of the beds there was a secret door that was stone that y'all are able to see enough to see that this is sort of cave like. I mean, you caught enough a glimpse of it to know that it's a secret door into a cave. Y'all are aware of that.
So
Y'all,
have we been to that upstairs already?
no, yeah, y'all never went upstairs.
Oh,
I
hold
just
on. I think I mistook Dudley
Yeah,
for Trix.
so
Sorry.
you have
Guess
the.
not. I guess the DM is not the only one who does that.
Oh, what happened? You got the
I
notes.
mistook. I mistook Trix for Dudley.
Oh, I appreciate that.
I'm sorry. Anyway, I don't think I'm going into a cave. I don't think that's a good idea. Whatever those people were planning can't be good for the town, and we know that they were smuggling weapons.
Right, yeah.
I'm
Just
just gonna
personally,
stand around till everybody decides what they're gonna do.
Yes.
I think we should go to the town. We don't know what's in that cave, but we know that there is a war coming, and those people need to be warned.
Oh yeah, yeah. Your characters of knew that the smugglers had said that they were smuggling weapons to it.
Let's just say that I nailed it.
Y'all,
Hermes.
all of your characters would know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm in the sense of what she was saying about warning the town or whatever. Y'all would be aware of.
I say we check out upstairs first.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay, yeah, let's go upstairs.
Okay. All right. So
Tricks, just so you know,
yeah.
I don't know how to say tricks. Just so you know, I don't know how to say that without sounding rude, but you're looking a little bit scary.
Are y'all gonna leave the paladin body in Gilligas and go upstairs, or are you gonna do anything with them?
Can we burn them in the fireplace?
Leave it.
I just know I'm carrying Samala's head.
Yeah, it might look
It
odd if we like bring him back to his temple and then just like pull him out of the bag of holding like a rabbit.
I mean, we could just pull him out of the bag of holding before we go in and say, "Hey, we found this guy."
Yeah,
Then we're just doing
you
a
have
magic
his
show for the entire town.
your characters are aware that he was sent as a paladin to this place because they thought it was haunted. You're aware that he was murdered by the bandits which you guys just killed. And yeah, you can tell that he must have been a hero of the town.
No,
So they probably want that body back.
just a bit.
They can come back and get it.
Yeah, either one. Y'all have the means of carrying the bodies if you want. You don't have to.
I mean, I would like to.
Me too. I think I should be given a proper ceremony.
Burial? Yeah.
Oh, burial. That's
But
what you guys do. Okay, yep.
from looking, who of you has the best um, survival skill?
Not me.
I think the best I have is spare the dying.
I have a +3.
Okay, so Dudley, as they're talking about this and kind of weighing, I'm sorry, I mean Diego. Diego, as they're as they're talking about this and kind of weighing the, what to do, um, you just kind of glance at the map and give me a survival check.
It is a 16.
Yeah, so as you're looking at the map, you're able to sort of make out you know the dimensions of the house. You can see the house on the map. you can pretty much assess that the town would be about an 8-hour walk away. Like you can like looking at the map, you can tell about how far you guys are from the
Okay.
walking. I mean, that's on foot with gear. Not if you run naked, you could probably get there like in half the time.
Run naked.
Don't
Streak
threaten
through the
Diego with
street.
a good time. Yeah. All right. What time of day is it?
You don't know because you're in the basement.
Okay.
That's
And
fair.
said we go up the stairs and assess what time of day it is to
Well,
determine.
I needed to know if you guys were going to do anything to the bodies so that I know what to do with the bodies. That's why I was asking it. You said you want to leave
Oh,
them
I'm
here and
just
go
gonna.
upstairs?
I should just leave them there. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Up to the group.
Can we just at least bury him outside the house? Like before we leave for the town?
Like,
Burn
I think
'em.
the town. I
who
think the
who was
town would
saying
want the paladin
who
back.
who was saying bury him? Who was saying bury him outside? Was that Dudley?
Dudley. Yeah.
Dudley, I could picture as you're saying this, you're sort of stuffing Gilligan's head inside the bag of holding.
Yes.
And Diego's like looking at you while you're
Like, get it out of there.
shoving body parts in there.
Let me
No.
do it. Do it.
I'm gonna drag the paladin over for next.
Yeah. If you guys get to the town, you're like, here's your hero, and you pull out Gilligan's. Oh wait, not that one. And you pull out the. Wait, hang on. You start
You
pulling
pull
out
out
Not
arms,
the
Gilligan's,
wrong
yeah.
one.
arms and legs. And you like start piecing them together. Is this your guy?
I mean, we could take.
Excuse me, but here's
I know,
your
but
guy.
someone's wearing his armor.
That
That's
might
right.
be awkward.
Somebody took the paladin over. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was me.
Yeah, that's gonna be an awkward conversation when we get into town.
Where does his armor go? I don't know.
Yeah, right now he's kind of just in his undercloth.
We could always go with whenever they ask, where does armor go? We could always just be like, I don't know. This is just how we found him.
Yeah, just like paint over your armor. We're just like, this is my armor that I got from Windleton. I don't know.
Oh, that I bought from someone at the black market. I didn't know it was him.
That's been there this whole time.
Yeah. Imagine my surprise. We both showed up in the same outfit.
I guess we must have shown up in the same outfit and someone thought it clashed with him. I don't know, man. Sips brew.
So as you guys are just kind of hanging out, having a conversation, there's no danger this attacked you. You guys feel like you probably busted a cap in this place.
Well, like I said, let's check out upstairs, gather what time of day it is, and decide if we want to make the trek now or if we want to wait to the more convenient time.
I can agree with that. I mean, I don't want to be
Yes.
attacked by giant weasels again.
Yeah. Neither do I. They almost took me out.
Killer weasels.
It's a shame we had to kill them. They were kind of
I
cute.
just wanted to keep one.
Sorry.
But no,
Sorry.
it had to be a dick.
Said like somebody who wasn't having their arms chewed off by one.
I was trying to feed it and it kept biting me. So fuck off. It was quite literally biting the hand that was feeding it.
That is true.
All right, we going upstairs?
Yes, let's go upstairs.
Yes.
Diego will check for traps, just in case, because I don't think
Okay.
anybody actually
Yeah.
came
Give me
down
a.
those
Yeah.
stairs.
Go to the steps and give me a investigation check.
People came down the stairs.
Did they?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go
Oh,
up the
Yeah,
stairs with
3 of
like
them.
my arm full of
okay.
socks.
They just walk upstairs. All right.
Are you gonna go without checking or?
Yeah, they just said they're walking up, so I
Okay.
guess my checks don't
Yeah.
matter.
So as you guys kind of
Well,
Oh,
3 people came down it, so I mean,
did you guys so bodies are staying down, right?
Yes,
Okay. All right. So
for now, anyways.
as you guys make your way, um,
ooh, if anyone asks, with his dying breath, he said he wanted you to have it. His
yes.
armor.
There we go.
Yeah, nobody's there to refute it.
didn't we talk about that earlier? The whoever wins the war makes the history.
Yep.
That's tonight's lesson.
Oh, I'm scared
Tonight
now.
on D&D Live,
Like
Saltmarsh.
those old cartoons where they would be like, they always had a
Learning the lesson
yeah.
of whoever wins the war makes the history.
All right,
And
so let me
knowing is
get
half the
Who's
battle.
carrying Gilligan's body
yeah.
around?
I
That's
know.
so
I
scary.
know. I need to get. Let me get rid of Gilligus's head here. All right, there we go.
Poor
Killing Sebastian
Gilligus.
stays.
I know. I wanted to play with you guys, but I died.
We tried so hard to keep him alive too.
I know. I knew it was ill-fated.
Like our dice didn't.
Well,
They had him
yeah,
eaten
back
by
at the
a frog
on
twice.
on the ship thing where you guys were pulling him up, you only had one hit point left. So yeah, I thought he was gonna die there. Okay, so as you guys come up, you find yourself in the first floor over in
Like
it's
seriously, why
it's
don't I have a character sheet?
it's almost where you I don't know. Was it in roll 20?
Yeah, in Roll20, I don't have a character sheet.
I didn't take it.
You're
I
the
don't
only
even
one
know how
who
to do
could
that.
mess with it. You're literally the only one who could mess with it.
Oh no, I don't even know where it is. Let's see. Where would it be, in the journal or something?
Yeah, it'd be with journals and stuff.
I don't even see journals.
In the little newspaper icon.
Yeah, I don't have I don't see anything in there.
That's the problem. There's nothing in there for me either.
Was it just in this game? Like, do you have it saved somewhere else?
Oh, I have it on my phone.
Yeah. Okay, so as
But it
you,
makes initiative harder.
I got you. On okay, so as you guys come up, you guys see the door on the north wall leads to a small patio. The pavement cracked, overrun with leaves. Other than a pile of refuse in the southeast corner, which you guys just came through. So there's sort of like a pile of leaves over here, and y'all just came up on it, and you're on the floor. Y'all know that you're on the first floor where y'all had come in. Um,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Melaine, Melaine would remember that this is where that cloak, or no, this is where there was a fire. Y'all, like when y'all first came in and you cast fireball and it burned all the books and everything. That's this room. Dudley, this is the room where it had like a desk in it, and you guys see the
Okay,
steps
okay.
going up. You know that this is the door that you guys came in, and then up here would, which y'all know now, would take you to the kitchen, and you could either go upstairs to the attic or downstairs to the basement. So you found a secret do 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 do. The secret entrance to the basement.
Ooh.
I was waiting for that.
Oh, and you guys, you can see that it's definitely a bright light. There is no storm. It actually, because the windows are kind of busted out, it actually looks to be, one of the good things about a big hurricane is the next day is very beautiful. So it actually looks very beautiful out.
Let's go to the
Dare, dare I ask why there's Morgars right at the bottom of the screen?
Oh, he got struck by lightning. He's dead.
Yeah, his body's still there,
Fair enough.
charred.
The weasels haven't eaten him yet.
Yeah, so I'll
Well,
deem.
Let's check upstairs.
Well, we've already been upstairs,
Oh.
didn't we?
Yeah, let's go to the town, please. We
Let's
we
go to the.
cannot travel
Let's
in
go to that.
space.
Now we can go back
Okay.
down and go to that cave.
Yeah,
That's a bad idea.
Let's do it.
Cave adventure.
yeah.
Why?
They said one person said let's go to the caves, one person said let's go to the town, and then Elaine's like let's do it. Like let's do
The
what's
cave.
The cave. I know what she meant. She meant the cave.
okay.
Oh, this is
Okay,
a terrible idea.
hold on. Let me load the screen again. I'm just kidding. Let's
This
see.
is such a terrible idea, people. Let's
You are right.
Okay,
Rita.
so back to the cave, back to where you were.
It is a horrible idea, but we are going.
I
Okay,
think we've been here before.
yeah. Okay, so as you guys come back down, now that you know the stairs lead directly up, as you come back down, you can see that Gillis's body is still there. Um,
um,
and no one's disturbed it. Everything pretty much looks the same. And you guys go to the let's see. Okay, so you guys see. Let's see if I can.
of character. People, this is how you die in horror movies.
Oh, we know.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this a little bit open right now. Until you guys get kind of in combat. So you see some stairs leading down. The walls look chiseled out of rock, and it appears to sort of be descending down, like real far. Like remember you guys climbed up
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
100 feet. I mean, it's like a good long descension down on the. If
Like,
are you guys able to see this map? Like a
All
little
I can see
No.
is
little
a little bit
yeah.
of
So
stairs or something.
so this isn't necessarily representation of what you're actually seeing. You're actually seeing several stairs descending. It's very steep stairs too, by the way. It's instead of it being like a crook and then one going down, it actually sort of winds down. Yeah, so
Okay.
it's like this is a little bit of theater of mine here. So you guys see
Is
the
it bad? I kind of
s-
want.
steep stairs descending down. The walls are definitely carved out of rock. So what
well, we
Is it
can't
bad that I kind of
go.
want to grab a shield and just ride it down?
if you
A
want to
little
try
bit.
that, then give me a. Let's see here. What would that be? Probably acrobatics, right? Let's.
I would need to
I
find a shield first.
Oh
I'd say athletics to the strength to have to hold on to the shield the whole way down.
I think she puts it on her feet though, right? Like you're talking about surf it, right? Are you gonna surf it or do it like
Kinda.
if you're gonna
Or
surf
like a
it, it's
sled.
gonna be dexterity. If you're gonna do it like a sled, then it'll be strength. So
I
you
think I'll
decide.
surf it because, quite
She
frankly,
Tricks,
I don't have.
if you want a shield in that room that y'all just came out of, there was armaments and things around. So you're able to
Okay.
grab one off the wall if you do want to do that. Okay, so if you're
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
sitting down is going to be strength.
Can we
I'm
No, he
not
please?
wants.
sitting
She
down.
wants to
I'm
surf it.
surfing it.
Okay, give me a strength check.
That's
With
gonna be a 19.
Dear
yeah,
no,
so yeah, you're able
what
to
kind of stuff?
you guys see Tricks just sort of go
Whee!
wee and just disappear wee and
Why?
it gets fainter and fainter
Why?
and fainter and you hear like do and so Tricks, this is what you see. So so you kind of tumble
Thump.
out of there and what you see is you see this um, this deep cave. Now you went way down. You can assess that you probably just took about like a 70 foot, 70 to 40 foot slide down,
Wow, and
and
he
you yeah,
survived.
and you pop out. You are okay. You don't take any damage. Do you guys want to?
Because I'm a boss like that.
Yeah. So let me know if you want to
I mean,
say anything to the Fuchs.
we're gonna follow her down, I guess. I
Well,
was gonna go
well,
stealthily, but she
yeah,
just surfed a shield downstairs, so
yeah.
that's pretty much out the window.
Let me get what what do you say?
I'm
Like, do
just
you?
like, don't do it. It's supposed to stay there. Oh God.
I didn't want to walk all the way down.
I'm too lazy to walk all the way down.
Yeah, yeah. So you did. Okay. So yeah,
Hey, I am tiny. I have 25 foot of
so you
movement
yeah.
each turn.
So you came, you hit, you're there. You can make a statement. What are you gonna say up there to him?
I'm gonna look around first.
Okay, so you're gonna stand up.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
see. I'm gonna
as you
see if I
as
can
you
see
stand up,
anything.
because you guys hear it come and just hear the like a wobble, like clink 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 clink, wobble 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 wobble, and tricks. As soon as you stand up, you feel this almost like a sort of a wetness, sort of like come over you, and you you find yourself you like so you stand up. It's just sort of like almost from behind, just wetness around you, and you can see little bits of bone and things kind of floating around like eye
Shit.
floaters, and it's bits of pieces and things floating around, and you let's see, give me a saving throw.
What?
What
I'm sorry,
kind of saving
dexterity
throw?
Yeah.
saving throw. You want what? So technical.
16.
Why do they always
Okay,
want to know what they're rolling?
okay. You, as this comes at you, you have an opportunity to push out of it if you want. You'd be right next to it if you want to do that. You can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna push out of it
Yeah. So you push out of it, and you're just
and
it's
yell
like
up, "Don't do what I did."
like you got slime basically. We are now on the initiative. Melanane, you're up. All you heard, you just heard called out from the bottom. Don't do what I did. So what do you want to do, Melanne?
I'm gonna follow her down the stairs.
Okay, all right,
But not on his shield.
yeah, okay,
Not on a shield.
all right. So are you gonna dash down, or are you gonna just do regular movement?
Regular movement.
Okay. Okay. So you find yourself about halfway down. Hildar, what do you want to do?
Well, the moment we started descending to the stairs, oh, deities, why? Just why?
Aw.
That's
And
great.
and then Trix picked the shield and started to descend, and I was like, oh no, please no. And now I like yeah, Malcolm, when Rexy breaks free from her paddock, he's like, oh boy, do I hate being right on the and he's dashing down the stairs.
Okay. So if you dash down the stairs, you're able to get. You're about 10 feet away. You can see um, this gel, almost like a gel with bits floating
This
in it.
gelatinous cube.
You can see Trix is like covered in sort of slime, standing right
At least
beside
I'm
it,
not covered in soot anymore.
And it is Dudley. Your turn.
I
Yeah,
told you this was a bad idea!
No, you didn't.
uh, I'm just gonna
You
follow down the
distinctly did
stairs
not.
at a safe
Are
distance,
are
I
you are
guess.
you dashing down? Or are you gonna?
I'm just normal going down.
Okay, then you find yourself right in line with Melanine, and you're about halfway down. Diego, did I miss you? I think I skipped you, man.
Yeah, you did.
I'm sorry, man. Diego, you're up.
That's right. I'm going to I'm just going to do my movement and then bonus action dash.
Yeah,
So that
you.
way when I
Yeah, if you're going 30 feet. Oh, you mean bonus just regular dash or like a triple
yeah,
thing?
I'm gonna do my regular movement, which is 30, and
Yep.
then bonus action. For bonus action, I can take the dash action. So for my bonus action, I'll dash
That
down
puts you
another
within.
30 feet.
Yeah, that puts you within 10 feet. So you're now with Hildar. Um, you can see, uh, like you're at the stairs. You're at the bottom of the stairs. There's one space in front of you. Trix is there, and you can see this. You can't. It's hard to like see the thing, but you're seeing it because of the junk inside of it. And Diego, like an eyeball catches your eyes. You see it kind of floating past the thing there. Um,
Awesome.
it is now. So you guys see this thing lunge forward. Um, or actually, you see it kind of. Uh, let's see. Yeah. So you guys see the. You see it kind of lunge forward, and it it goes to try to um, attack with a 20, not a crit, just a regular 20 on tricks. Um, did are you? Who was it that had Melanie? You're the one with like 27 thing. Tricks, does that hit you at 20?
Yeah, I'm a
Okay.
sorcerer.
Yeah. Okay. So it's sort of the cube itself doesn't come, but it's sort of almost like a little arm or a little
No.
wave reaches out and hits you for 10 points of acid damage. And it is now uh, Dudley. You got to
Oh,
go, correct?
Diego?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think we went back. Okay, so Trix, it is now your go. This thing just sort of, it's right in front of you, and it just kind of waved out and smacked you for 10 points of acid damage.
Ew.
And
Ow.
it's your turn, Trix.
Well, that was rude.
For those of you that have your roll 20, uh, this is what it looks like.
Something that bad I have seen.
Yeah,
It's like a tesseract.
yeah, yeah.
Get the cataract!
Okay, all right, Trix. What do you?
I'm gonna scorching ray it despite not being at range.
Yeah, so at disadvantage.
Yeah. That's not bad though.
What'd you get?
That's gonna be a 17 to hit.
Oh yeah, no problem. What kind of damage do you do?
It says I make 3 rays of fire at 2d6 per ray, so. So 23 damage.
Yeah, so it just kind of, kind of jiggles back and forth. And it is now Melanane. Your turn. Um, you would be able to, if you go your regular movement, you will be able to get within 10 feet of it. If you dash, you could be right inside of it.
Is like
I
the whole floor covered with like jelly?
You're not quite sure from where you are. There's a battle going on, but you're not quite sure from where you are because you're only halfway down the stairs. You hear all this, but you don't see it.
you just heard you just heard
I mean, it's
Hilda.
not like, yeah, if you dash, I'm not going to say you have to run through it. I mean, you could stop. If you dash, you can get as close to it as you want.
Okay,
All right,
I'll dash.
yeah, so as soon as you get down the steps, you're able to see, you don't really see the jelly-like substance as much as you see the stuff floating inside of it. You can see Trix is kind of slimed, got some acid damage there. Um, and so I need to
She's
know,
slimed
how
and
do
pissed
you want to
off.
get within melee range of it, or do you want to be 10 feet away?
I mean, I would like to be like do melee damage, but
Yeah, then you need to be next to Trix then. Okay, so
okay.
all right, so you're now standing next to Trix, and that takes us to Hildar. Your turn.
I cast Fairy Fire on it.
What's it called?
Fairy Fire.
Fairy fire? What?
Fairy fire.
I couldn't understand what
Yeah,
you said. Okay.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Isn't that a saving throw?
I think that is a dexterity saving throw. Let me
Yeah,
just make sure.
we can call it dexterity. Sounds good to me. it's Well, I have a -4 to dexterity. That's an 11, so that would be
That'd be a fail.
seven. A 7. So I probably, whatever it was, I failed it. So what do you do to me?
I hope you failed it
Any
anyway.
Fair.
attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible.
Yeah. So your everybody's attack on the creature has advantage, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
That's
And what
interesting, though.
color do you want it to be? Because you get to pick the color. Like
Uh,
what color do you want it to glow?
Violet.
So you guys see now, you
Ooh.
can clearly see that this is a cube shaped uh, object, and it's got this beautiful. I mean, in a way, you're a little bit mesmerized by how beautiful it looks, as it just sort of glows there. And it is now Deadly. Your turn. Deadly, I think you went halfway down, didn't you?
Yes.
Dead?
Okay, so same thing. If you dash, you can be as close as you want to be.
Yes.
Uh,
I just want to be behind the nearest person. Sorry.
If you want to be behind the nearest person, you may want to do your regular movement because you'll be
Yeah,
there
yeah. Just
and you can
regular movement is
right.
fine.
So you're 10 feet away from this uh, cube object, and you would be able to take a ranged attack if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna just hold off. Like, who's hurt? Who's near me?
Trix was hurt.
Is she near me? I'm sorry, I can't
Yeah,
see.
yeah, because yeah. So here's what you have. Well, no, it's okay because we're kind of doing theater of the mind, anyways. Really, I had a map for reference, but so
Yeah.
here's the scene. You're at the bottom of the stairs. You can see
Yep.
this purple cube. Trix and Melanine is in front of the cube. You're behind Trix, so you're 10 feet
All right.
away. Trix and Melanine are 5 feet away, and Hildar, I think you're also. Didn't you run down and you're 10 feet away?
Maybe 20.
Okay, so Hildar is back off. Okay. Okay, yeah, Deadly. So if you wanted to heal Trix, you could. If you wanted to attack the
Yes.
creature, okay, so are you going to do a spell, or are you going to use one of y'all's bajillion healing potions y'all got last game?
I'm gonna use a healing potion.
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
So,
here you go, Trix. I got you.
yeah, so you're able to, it'd be 2d4 plus 2 Trix, and you're able to roll that if you want.
7.
Okay, so Trix is healed for 7 points. And just as Trix is healed for 7 points, you guys see this massive purple. You said violet or purple? Violet?
Violet.
You see this violet thing. So Hildar, you get a good view of this. Diego, how far back were you? I think you're
10
muted.
feet. 10 feet.
10 feet away from the cube itself.
Yeah, I didn't
Okay,
get to
so
it yet.
you're 10 feet. Okay, so basically, you've got Trix, Melanine, Diego, and uh, uh, and Dudley. So Trix, Melanine. Behind Trix and Melanine is Dudley and Diego. This cube moves forward, and all four of y'all are inside it. So I need for Trix, Melanine, uh, Diego, and Dudley to give me dexterity saving throws.
No, shit. I got a 4.
17.
Okay. All right, so let me go here in order. Okay, so Dudley, you got a 17. Dudley, you're able. Diego, sorry, man.
Diego got
Sorry, man.
17.
Sorry, man. Diego, you got a 17. So you are able to. You can actually come out of any. You can come out of any side you want. You can come out within 5 feet of any area you want. It's kind of on the stairs right now because y'all were at the base of the stairs. So two 5 foot sections of it are at the bottom of the stairs, and one 5 foot section of it is where you guys were. So you can come out anywhere you want. If you want to come out behind it, to the side of
Yeah,
it.
I'll come up behind it.
Okay, so remember that for your character. You're now behind it.
All right.
Okay, so I got to draw a little reference here. Okay, and now Trix, what did you get? You said a 1? I think you're muted.
Yeah, I was.
Uh,
I got a 24.
okay, all right. So Trix, do you want to go come out of it up at the stairs? Do you want to come out the other side?
I'll come out the other side.
Okay, so you're now beside Diego on the other side. Um, Melanine, what did you get?
Just gonna pop out of this damn.
Yeah.
20, not natural.
Melanine, you're able to come out. You can come out on the side of the stairs, or you can come out in the back.
I'll come out in the back.
Okay, so Trix, Dudley, and Melanine are at the back. And I'm going to say to the back, to the side a little bit, because there's those two spaces are occupied. And then Dudley, what did you get?
I got a 4.
A 4. Okay, so you guys see, so Trix comes out, Diego, you pop out, Melanine pops out, you turn around and you see your cleric just kind of go like just kind of floating in this big jelly cube thing, and you guys see you see Dudley you kind of cringe a little bit and take 10 points of acid damage as this creature begins to
So
Digest.
eat you. So yeah, Dudley, your cleric's kind of waving in there. Dudley, you can't
They're
see the
doing her
screen.
best.
You can't see the screen, but I'm giving a good visual representation of you floating there. Okay, that takes us back up to the top. So Trix, you're within melee. It's right in front of you. What do you want to do?
I want to try and pull Dudley out.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so
I'm
give,
not strong, but I will try.
yeah, give me a strength We'll do a contested strength check.
It's gonna be a 16.
Okay. Oh yeah, he got a more than he got 21. So you're not able to pull that out, and your arms. You take 4 points of acid damage as you pull your arms out there. So you're
And because I'm pissed off at it
yeah.
now, I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points to use quicken spell so I can cast scorching ray on it again.
Okay, go ahead.
That's going to be a 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. You guys find that it's pretty easy to hit this thing. It's so big and doesn't really move very well.
25 fire.
Okay, yeah. So this thing, you guys see this when the flame comes in, it sort of engulfs a hole, and then you guys see it just sort of closes back up. So just and there's these holes, and they kind of close back up around it. And it is now Diego, your turn.
All right. I am going to dagger it.
Yeah. Sort of
So
imagine sticking a dagger in Jello.
it's
So you have to
gonna
be
be
yeah.
swiping.
I mean,
First attack is a 19.
That hits.
All right. Second attack does not hit.
Wait, what did you roll? Because it might.
No, it was a natural one.
Oh, okay. This is very yeah. It's just pretty much
that's a
anything other than
6.
that. Yeah.
That's a 6 to hit. So my first attack is going to be with sneak attack damage. So it's going to be 1d4 plus. So that's 5 points of regular damage. You've got to be shitting me.
That looks like it was a good roll then.
No, I rolled double ones on my 2d6, so that's a total of 7 points
Hey,
of
I got it.
damage.
Honestly, story wise, that kind of makes sense because it's Jello. It's like
Yeah.
so I mean, Diego, this form is amazing. Just like just artistic in his form with these daggers. It's just and so yeah,
Bad
it's
dice.
like those live videos.
and so Hildar, you didn't even want to come down here. You're standing back like 20 feet. You see your cleric buddy in there.
I can just imagine like my arms are just
Pull her out.
flailing.
Yeah.
I try to pull her out, but like using dexterity instead of strength.
What's your constitution, Dudley?
Hold on, it's stack.
I was just trying to see when you start suffocating.
Oh, fun. 14.
Okay.
A couple minutes.
So what's that? A +1, +2?
+2.
Okay.
+2, yeah.
Yeah. No, you're probably okay. since your sorcerer's knocking more hits than Fireball can do every turn. All right. So Hildar, what do you want to do?
Can I try to pull her out using dexterity instead of strength?
Wait a minute. I forgot to apply Diego's attack. Okay. Go ahead. All right. What did you ask to do, Hildar?
Can I try to pull Dudley out using dexterity instead of
Yeah. It's just we're gonna do a contested strength check. So go for it. Give me a strength roll.
so no.
It have the way I'm ruling on this, guys, is like if you have something inside a Jello and you pull it out, how the Jello, it sort of sucks on all sides,
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you get, Hildar?
a 19.
Okay, here goes. It's up to the dice. Okay, yeah, you're able to do that. You're able to pull her out, but you do take. Oh, look, Diego, you're rubbing off on me. You do take 1 point of acid damage. Um, so Dudley, you are out. You are
Yay!
Hildar. You're next to the cube though. So Dudley, you're out, and it's up, and you're up. It's your turn.
I'd like to move away from that thing as fast as I
If
can.
if you move away, you know it would prompt an opportunity of attack.
I
But
know, but
you
it
can't. It's
sucks.
okay. Go ahead. Yeah. All right. So you move away from it, and it kind of you guys see sort of like a bubbling wave just come around, and it sort of leaps out. And does a 18 hit you, Dudley?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So it reaches out and kind of just sort of smack. You know, like a towel in the bathroom where people smack you with a towel. It's like that. It's like
Yeah.
right on Dudley's butt there. It
Ew, my booty.
Yeah. So your booty takes 11 points of
It
acid
catch my
damage.
no-no square.
Yeah.
Uh,
11 points of acid whip. Schmack. And now, how far
I
away
have
did you
like
want to go?
1 HP.
Yeah. How how far
It's
away?
that awkward gym teacher.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm gonna dash up the stairs, so that's like what 60.
You're halfway up the stairs now. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I do
Um.
that. Like,
Okay.
talk
And
this shit about
so
my butt.
so you guys see the cube itself now that the cube has Diego and Trix behind it. It has Hildar in front of it. The cube slides.
Okay.
The cube slides backwards, provoking an opportunity of attack for you, Hildar.
Fine, I take it.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I rolled at 12.
Yeah, 12 hits.
Damn.
It's 1d8 because it's the happier.
Yeah, and you roll it. You roll at advantage too, guys. By the way, when you're attacking this thing, try to
Oh,
remember that you guys get advantage.
Hold on.
Oh, Diego, you
that's
should have
right.
got a re-roll. Hey, Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can re-roll that if you want. Okay, what'd you get, Hildar?
Does that
See,
mean mine are normal?
You've got to be shitting me. I rolled a 1 again on the reroll.
Well, then it was meant to be. Look at
was
that.
meant to be.
The dice do what the dice do, even if we don't get it right. It was meant to
Son
be.
of a bitch.
Okay, all right. But look at it this way, Diego. You got them all out of the way.
Yeah,
You
that's
burn them
the
now,
hope.
man, before we get to the red dragon. Okay, Hildar, what did you do?
I rolled a 9
You
and
hit.
I attack the
Yeah, that
happier.
hits. Okay, yeah, go ahead. I think it's 1d8 plus your dex.
No, I did 9 damage.
Oh, 9 damage. Okay, yeah. So you all right, so you hit this thing for 9 damage. And now Diego and Trix, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Not using that dice.
I'm stuck.
That is a 13.
Uh
I'm
okay.
stuck.
All right, so Trix is stuck. Diego, you're able to be within 5 feet of wherever you want to be. You can be behind it, beside it. You can even come out towards the stairs if you want.
I'll just dive to like the right of it, like to the
Yeah.
side.
Okay, yeah. So you're out to the right of it. Trix is inside of it now, and Trix takes 10 points of acid damage. It is now Melanane. Your turn.
I am going to attack it.
Yeah, you're able to do that. Did I miss Melanine? Were you?
I think you did, yes.
You were beside it. You weren't right. Diego and Trix was directly behind it, but you were beside it, weren't you?
I was behind it.
But there was only. No, I remember. Like Trix and Diego went first. They were directly behind it. You couldn't have done that. You would have had to gone to the side, so it wouldn't have gotten you when it backed up.
Okay.
It because it already had two people there, so you had to be beside it. You were just to the side. Picture four a grid 4x4. Okay, go ahead though. Take your attack.
13 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
and 12 damage.
Yeah, you can definitely see that this thing is having a harder time holding its shape. It's got kind of air pockets sort of appear. It covers them up. They appear and it's covering up. It's sort of the volume of it doesn't seem to be there for it to maintain that shape. And it is now Diego, your turn.
All right. Dagger it again. Hopefully. First
Uh,
attack. Jesus Christ! That's
what?
the third dice that's rolled a natural one.
Wow, yeah, that is a little weird.
Dice jail.
It's
Have,
All right.
dice.
have you
Thank
been
God it's
watching?
Dice jail.
advantage.
You've been watching
So I
Will
get to
Wheaton?
roll it again. Apparently, Jesus. All right, that's an 11 to hit for
Yeah,
the
11
first
hits.
attack.
Yeah, you get advantage by the way because you're
Yeah,
still
that's
purple.
why that was the
Yeah,
second roll. So the advantage roll was an 11. All right,
11.
so that was the
That's better
first attack.
than that's better than one.
Okay.
Holy crap!
Well,
The second one at an advantage was a 9 for my
okay, that
second
hits.
attack. I'm assuming the 9 hits.
Yeah,
All
it
right,
does.
so that
It's
is.
just a cube.
I
Just
just
a
rolled
gigantic
I just
cube. It's
rolled
like
two
hitting the
d4, and they
broadside of
both
a
rolled
barn.
ones. So that's a total of 8 points of damage for that, and then I get sneak attack again. So 2d6. Whew, 11 points of sneak attack damage. So in total, that is 19 points of damage.
So, Diego, how do you want to do this?
So, Trix is floating inside
Yeah,
still,
Trix
right?
is.
All right. So you just see Diego kind of stop, kind of like eyeball, and just go,
Yeah,
and just carves the gelatinous cube around Trix,
yeah,
so it just all flies away, and it's just like her plop on the ground,
yeah.
just
So,
carved directly all around her.
Die, flubber, die.
yeah. So, Trix, you're now a perfect Jello mold there.
Yeah,
Um,
it's
and
almost like she's still floating in what's left
yeah,
until she falls for
and
a second.
and you guys see that it's completely gone. So, we're y'all are out of combat. So you can let me know what you guys want to do.
I told you guys this was a bad idea.
Yeah, you also said we would all die. We survived.
But no,
Surfing down the stairs on a shield was a bad idea.
Yeah, that was definitely a bad idea.
no, that was a worse idea.
I
But
want
it
to.
was
But it was
fun.
fun. Yeah, I
I just want to take
lived.
a look around the cavern, I guess,
Right?
wherever we are.
Yeah. Okay. So as you guys look at the cavern, Diego, you can see that there's, for the sake of the map, we're going to call the top of the screen would be north, south, west, and east. So if you look south at the base of the stairs, you're going to have basically three paths. Path to the west, a path in the middle, and a path to the east. So you can just let me know where you want to go.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, there's three paths.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
One leads to the troll tree. One leads to certain death. Death. Death.
So why don't we roll? Why don't we do this? Let's roll. Somebody roll a d4.
Oh,
If
I'll
it's
do it.
one, we go all
I'll
the
do
way.
it.
We go all the way to the left. If it's a 2, we go to the right. If it's 3, we go in the middle. If it's 4, we do what Hildar
It's
wants, and we
time we
just
go
go to
back
Ooh,
to
the
the
town.
town,
We
please.
do what
that's
If it's
that's
4,
Hildar
we just leave and go back to the town.
that sounds really
Move to
fair.
3.
Please, 3 or 4.
Which one was three?
To
Was that
3.
far the far one to the
3 was the
east?
middle.
The middle? Okay, so as you guys
Oh no.
yeah, I need everyone to roll. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so as you kind of make your way down here, you can see that this kind of opens into a room that has, you can go back how you came. You can go to the west. It looks like there's an area there. And let me describe this for you. It's roughly circular, naturally formed cavern. It's about 25 feet in diameter. So you can go back the way you came. You can go to the west.
Let's go to the west.
So as Trix
Okay.
goes off to the west, you find yourself back where y'all started.
Okay.
That was the wrong way, I yelled down the middle.
Yeah. Yeah,
All
so
right.
Trix would have just basically walked around in a big circle. So
So,
yeah,
All
you guys
right.
can
oh
go back.
wait, no, I'm not gonna yell out. I'm going to tap whoever's in the back on
Yeah,
the shoulder.
So
yeah,
probably me.
yeah.
And
You
Yeah.
I turn my light, pointing my head there, and you're just like, oh, it's you.
you feel this wet gummy bear consistency tapping you on the shoulder, Diego.
Zero.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Gummy bear, that's I'm a gummy bear.
Oh.
Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere.
that stuff will reveal your age, man.
Yeah.
I'm a
Old.
gummy bear.
I
Yes,
turned
I'm a
around and I
gummy
did to cut at something, and then I said six, and I was like, oh, it's you.
bear. Oh
The
yeah.
Okay,
mother of bad ideas.
all right. So you guys have, so you can see you guys have the way back, which I think Hildar is still.
Yeah, she's just standing there. We'll head
Definitely.
over
I'm
to
just
the.
standing there, like, I'm just waiting to see if they will come
Like
to,
way up into
like,
safety. Okay, so there's the other.
I will just see if they
There's
develop
the
some
unexplored.
confidence.
There's the unexplored area of the cave.
Let's go down the unexplored
Yeah.
So as you,
No!
Stealthily.
because the
Okay, let's
sorcerer should
stealth
totally
people.
go
Can we?
first.
yeah, so
Can we? Can
if
we
you
try
guys
to
are going
stealth this
stealthy,
one?
yeah, when you come around, you actually can see, and you can see into this room here. Um, you guys are able to see a cavern. The cavern passage leading to it is well lit by torches, so you guys are able to see. Um,
Three colorful bodies
yeah,
of that who had the
you
same
can
bad idea.
see 5 small bolts of cloth stacked against the wall to your left, and to your right is 8 small casks, all neatly in a row.
I don't know what that is. I don't want to find out. And then, like, in here, walking
So
Yeah,
stealthy.
yeah, you see,
we're
and it
100% searching everything.
yeah, and it looks like
What colors of cloth are there?
yeah, it looks like the cloth is used for knitting underwear and socks, because you can see various half, underwear and socks all around. This must be where they get the cloth for that. Um, okay, so
What colors?
you wanna search it. You're able to see that there are 5 bolts of silk, um, and you can see 8 casks of brandy ale. Again, all these can go in your bag of holding, and they would have no weight, no additional weight to you if y'all want that.
So it's cloth and ale.
Silk, like fine silk cloth. It's not just
Yeah.
I'm
like
gonna start trying to put the bolts of cloth that I like the color of into the
Dudley's just
bag of
like, what are you
holding.
pull? I mean, Diego's just like, why are you pulling on? Oh, fine. He just like opens the flap.
I
But
always
just the
imagine a
colors
bag
that
of
I
holding
like.
like a fanny pack for some reason. Uh,
But so I can imagine we can get the rolls of cloth in, but are the casks like big enough? Like
yeah,
too big for the
you
opening,
can
or could they fit?
even raw you can stuff a body. You can put a body in a bag of holding. You can do it.
And it has
All
10
right.
minutes of air.
Then yeah, we'll take everything.
Yeah.
Is there anything in the crates, or is that still just what you described?
Let's open the crates and see what's inside.
Yeah, in the crates are part of where you guys were able to obtain the bolts. So like, so I know I understand on the graphic on the screen you see those things, but yeah, you're in the
Well,
crate. You're able to get.
that's what I just want to make sure.
Yeah, that yeah, y'all searched all of that.
All right.
You were able to search the room thoroughly. So now you have the pathway leading back. You can see another pathway leading to the south.
Let's
We're
go
already
see if
here.
we can
No,
find more
we're
shit.
going back. We're going back. Please.
Let's check out this pathway.
I'm continuing on.
Okay,
I
so
did not
Yes.
come to the surface to chaperone people without a common sense. Let's go to the freaking town.
as you travel down and as you're going in this cave, you can still feel like you're sort of descending more. I mean, it's it's a gradient that it doesn't really affect you, but you know that you're almost every step you guys take, you're sort of going further down. Um, so
I'm
as you
standing here. I'm going stealthily. I'm
yeah,
like holding back not to grumble
so
because
as you
I'm
get
scared.
here, this passage leads to a cave that directly opens to the sea. You can clearly see that the water is kind of calm. It's nowhere near the storm that you were. You can see um,
A ship?
you can see that there's a mark on the wall from where clearly the water uh, would come. You notice that the mark on the wall is looks like it's been made by water over many years, but you can also assess that the additional bolts and cask here are I'm sorry. So there's a little alcove right there, and you actually see more crates and bolts and cask. So I don't know if you guys want to search that or not, but you can see that
I'm gonna
those
start
have been
stuffing more into the
those
bag
have
of holding.
yeah, those are wet.
Yeah.
Those are soaking wet. So you can definitely
They can be
tell that
dried.
the water recently has come above the high water mark. It's not like that now, but you can tell that it
I don't care. Since
probably
I
from the
having
storm.
to walk around with those crazy people because they don't have a conscience, and if I go into
Okay,
town alone,
I need.
I get killed or thrown into jail.
Are
I'm
you
getting killed.
are you guys gonna search the Are you gonna search that area too?
Yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah.
will. I will
Okay,
search it
so
because I have to at least get something good out of
yeah, because
this.
these things are easy to access to, you notice, Diego, that there's something different about these bolts. They're also fine silk. You actually find 10 fine silk bolts, but these have a little bit of weight to them. So as you pick them up, there's a bit of weight.
Oh, they're not like bolt mimics, are they?
No, you can
Can I
unroll it or whatever if you want
investigate?
to investigate it.
Yeah.
Shake it. Give it a little shake if it will.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Easy.
if you shake
Roll
it,
for it.
no,
Yeah,
we're
I'm
good.
gonna
Yeah,
like unroll it, give it a
Oh my!
close
I hate
look.
my accent so much.
Okay.
what'd you get?
Who?
I think we lost his audio feed.
Oh.
Well, if they are
So
mimics,
is
they're
it
getting stuffed in a
like
bag. So
golden
You mix
or
in a bag.
something?
my character might have a problem.
Oh, okay, Diego's
Might
typing.
roll.
Oh, you rolled a 15? Yeah, so
I thought you said not to roll because you said you were good. All right. It is a 14. No, my thing's not mute. Hear me?
Yep.
I think his audio is like delayed or something. Um, okay, so yeah, so no, you're okay, and if you, it's fine to roll for as well. You're able to see the inside these particular bolts. They have long swords, short swords. As you look in the cast, you can tell that there's definitely several weapons of war concealed in these cask of brandy. The other ones seem to be pure as far as what they were, but this particular one appears to conceal contraband of war weapons.
I take a short sword.
Um,
All right. Just stuff it into the bag of holding.
yeah, you can see you can see at the base, you can actually see a boat, like a small rowboat, and it's pulled. It looks to be pulled to shore, but you can tell that it's been damaged. Like it's like it doesn't look like it's damaged to the point that it could not be repaired, but it does look probably you could easily assess from the storm that just came through, probably slammed it up against the wall and busted it. But it's not like smashed to pieces, but it certainly is not seaworthy.
So are those torches actually there, or are they just
Yeah,
part
they
of the
yeah
map?
they the ones where the one where the stuff is burnt out, but the one behind you was there. The the up until about where that torch is, the ground is all wet,
Okay.
and all of that stuff was soaked.
Okay. Yeah, all the stuff that was there, I'm throwing into the bag of holding. So
Yeah,
the
you can.
silk, the
Yeah, you're able to
Yeah,
do that.
that's going in
you
the bag of
can be
holding.
one of the shots.
So y'all know, you know that so here's a couple of things that your characters are aware of. You know that you saw a lantern that had a thing for signaling ships. You know that you busted up a ring of smugglers. You know that they're
Mhm.
smuggling weapons, obviously.
Yeah.
And you guys, you can see probably that this is where they. I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious to you guys that this is probably where they uh, row out to ships and deliver the contraband.
All
Ooh.
right, I think we have two choices here. We can try to bust them, but then we need to fix the ship. I think the best choice is going back to the town. We go back to the town, we tell them what we found out. We get more people to either bust this ring with finish busting this ring with us, or to at least bring us back to other D.
Like take the
I
rowboat
agree.
back to Waterdeep.
Let's
No, not the rowboat. No, no. But I said like we can go back to town and then we can
yes.
and then either way we have to go back to town and tell them we found out. And then we can decide if we want to help them to the end or if we just want them to take us to other D.
Yeah, get you guys back home.
Yeah. So be yes, I agree. Diego's like, yes, I agree. We should definitely go back to town now. We've explored everything we can. But
Finally!
before we go, and then I want to
Oh
take the torch out of
Yeah,
this, and just light that bitch on fire.
yeah. So you
Make sure no one escapes.
Oh
yeah you
God. Okay.
well you go to light it, but it's very waterlogged, so you may have to
no! Leave
try
it,
to dry
Diego.
it
It's
out
But
or
I
not,
something.
just,
even
I
I can
just,
see it's not so worthy.
I just take like
It's
two of
actually
the
working at
silk,
me
But
later.
bolts, and I'll throw them on there, and then light the bolts on fire, and
yeah,
just leave.
yeah. So yeah, the ones from above would have been able to the bolts that you got to start with, will you would be able to
Yes,
light those
those
on
ones.
fire?
Yeah,
Yeah, and so you
yeah.
guys can see the bolts just of silk just burning inside the boat there. Okay, what do y'all want to do?
Hey.
Go to town.
I
Shouldn't we go
want to
to like
stop him from using the
Saltmarsh and at least
bolts.
Oh, we've
possibly
got
warn them?
plenty.
Okay, so
Seriously, Diego, that's what's uncalled for. That ship is not so worth it. It's
if you guys are gonna go to town and need to know, are you guys gonna do anything with the bodies or leave them there?
leave them there. Except for some mallets whose
I
heads are carrying around like a trophy.
Let's
yeah.
burn them.
Let's leave the bodies there,
Yeah.
but let's take something from the paladin that is uniquely the paladin, so that we can say we found his
You do
body.
have the armor.
We kind of
Well, yeah, but
already
Yeah, I
did.
was
nobody's
about to
wearing
say.
it.
Like
We
his
kind of
head
already took that.
definitely
But like,
golden.
well, like his holy symbol or
You
something. We'll take his
well,
symbol and be like, here,
the holy
we
symbol
found
is
him.
ash on your forehead.
No, that was his holy
Yeah,
symbol.
that
Oh,
that's how
okay,
you're alive right now. But you have the decree from the town and the map.
okay.
I mean, you have that. Okay, are you guys leaving Gilligas and him?
Yeah, and we'll just tell people where their body is so they can go and, or we'll show them the way or something like that.
Okay. All right. Everybody good with going to town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Melanine, you good?
And now that I realized I'm
Yep.
really injured,
Okay.
so I'm kind of limping.
So, as you guys are traveling, let's see, where did Sarah go? Okay. Um. Okay. So as you guys are traveling, um, you make your way to the front of the house. You can see the body of your buddy laying there. Um, that was there with you before. Tricks, you're not. Tricks can't metagame for something. Um,
What?
you play with
How am
me.
I gonna mitigate when
You
when
play
we
with me
didn't
too
even
much for
get?
that. Well, you'll see. You'll see. You'll remember,
Yeah,
or
but
maybe
we
you won't even
haven't
remember.
even gotten
Okay, so you got
past. We didn't. Hey,
yeah.
we didn't even get past the people last time.
No. I'm talking about something else. I don't know if you'll remember or not.
Mhm.
Okay, so you guys see, so Morgus, so you're out there, and you see,
What's
again, the house still looks run down, and but you're able to see a clear path that you guys can follow. And as you travel for about 4 hours, it's pretty much uneventful. Um, uh, give me give me a perception. Like everybody, roll a perception check.
All right.
10?
8.
10, 8. Okay,
22.
22,
18.
18.
Wait. Perception
Six.
I got the perception, so it's like 12.
Okay,
Not that makes a difference,
okay.
but
So everyone. So as you guys are walking through, everyone that rolled a 15 or more, you you hear to the bushes sort of just a bit in front of you, you can hear a shh, just a rustle of the bushes. It catches your eye. So you guys are walking, that catches your eye. You can say anything or
You
not, up
mean
to y'all.
catching
Yeah,
Christopher,
eavesdropping?
Diego's like, don't
What
move.
is that?
Yeah, so right now about
Panic.
20 feet in front of you is where this bush is.
Daggers out.
Okay.
And then I'm going to stealth to the bush. Try to like see
Okay.
if there's like a way around the bush to kind of go towards the back of it.
You're
And
able, you would be able to, with your movement, where you guys are, you're like 20 feet away. So you could get to the bush and sort of circle it. So let me do this real, y'all decide what you want to do about the bush. And so let me know. So Diego, you're going to the bush and circling around a bit.
yeah, stealthing.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
rolled an 18
Okay.
on
So
my
then,
stealth check.
all right. And Tricks, are you going to do anything? I don't know what you rolled, if
Um,
you saw it or not.
I rolled a 6.
Yeah, so you don't know, but Diego, I'm assuming you told them, "Hey guys, there's something up ahead,"
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I was like,
Okay,
don't
so
move.
Yeah.
you don't
Something's
know what
moving.
yeah, you don't know what Diego's talking about. Um,
I'm just skipping behind
yeah.
Hilder
Okay.
because I'm the slowest of our bunch.
Yeah. Hildar, do you see Diego go up to circle this bush? Do you want to do anything? Because you guys are doing this action all at the same time. You're doing this right now.
okay, so as an elf, I had advantage in hearing perception test. So I rolled again and I got a 19.
Yeah, that's fine. You have this. Um, you know that something moved in the bush ahead. Diego went straight for it. What do you want to do?
I'm going.
I poke the bush with the end of my happy.
Okay,
I
so
think this
so
is
you're gonna
the
poke.
best idea
Okay,
of the worst
okay, hold on. All
idea.
right.
Not going
Okay,
to.
okay. So you're gonna poke the bush with a rapier, and then Melanie, did I skip you?
I think so.
What do you do?
I'm just gonna draw my weapon and get
Are,
ready.
are you gonna go towards it or stay back?
Well, I'm pretty much the tank, so I'm gonna go forward.
All right, so you go right up to the bush. So Diego's at the bush, Melanie's at the bush, Hildar's at the bush. Diego, did you do anything or you just go to the bush? Are you just kind of going to the bush and looking, or are you making an action?
I want to grab. I want to try and like grab whatever's back
Okay,
there.
okay, so you're okay. All right,
Yes,
Melanie,
we have
do you want to
an idea
do
of
it?
the
Do you want to do any action or just go to the bush?
No, just go to the bush. I'm gonna wait to see what is there.
Okay, and then Dudley, what do you want to do?
Dudley. Hello?
Dudley?
Dud,
Yes?
what do
There
you
we go.
what do you want to
You
do?
guys cut out. Okay. I'm just gonna like jump back because I'm scared.
Yeah. Okay. So real quick about what's going on here. Trix is back. Melanine goes right up to the bush, ready to defend her, her fellow people here. Uh, Hildar goes right for the bush, stabs her rapier in there, just
No, I'm
as
just poking it. I just poke it to feel the
right.
texture, to get an
So
idea what this has.
you poke your
No,
rapier in there, Diego. As this happens, you reach your hand in, and Diego, you feel kind of like right through your fingers. You can feel her rapier. You reach in and you feel something, and it feels uh, very like hairy and kind of soft, and it feels like you have two legs or 2 feet, and you feel the rapier poke it, and it jiggles as this happens. And Diego, as you pull this out, you can see a little fluffy white bunny that's bleeding from its side.
I didn't poke it hard enough to make it.
Good job, Hildar.
It has like no AC. If you touch it with a sharp blade, it's gonna get pierced.
I'm sorry. I
Oh.
didn't mean to hurt it.
Okay,
Oh my
but
god.
it is alive though. But it's just like
Can I use a health potion on it?
yeah.
Can I use a
If
health
you wanna
potion? Oh
pour a health
lord.
potion
Waste
on
the
it.
health potion on the bunny.
But he's
And
fluffy.
when Diego, so
Diego.
when Melanie talks about the health potion, the little rabbit, it's like its eyes get so big and just you see it feels almost like a little smile. But then when Diego says, "Don't waste a health potion on this bunny," it just kind of frowns.
Don't be helpless,
He's
Diego.
upside down.
Don't be
Yeah.
helpless, Diego. Give me here.
Diego needs to fuck off with his nonsense.
I take the bunny from Diego and hold it. And
Alright,
hold
I'll give
Patrick to give the
I'll give the
potion.
bunny to Hildar.
No,
Okay,
He
no.
wants it so
I
so you
take
bad.
the
get
bunny from Diego. I take the bunny from
yeah.
Diego.
So he's got a little wound on his side and he's bleeding.
And I hold him for Trix to give him the potion.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, you know what? I didn't
So
mean
give
to
me
hurt you.
roll 2d4 plus 2.
The cleric doesn't have a healing spell?
I mean, I do, but this rabbit could make like nice gloves. So
that is
I will
true.
fight for this rabbit.
I was thinking
So-
of meat because I don't know how much more rations we have.
Yeah, so you got
right?
well no, yeah. So go give me 2d4
We
plus
are
2.
not going to eat the bunny, okay? His friend, not food.
All
Wow.
he's going to do is poop and eat food.
Okay, what did you-
A vegan drow. I never thought I'd see the day.
Okay, so Hildar, how many points of healing do you give?
6.
Yeah. So you see this little rabbit, its coat is just a beautiful white
Hope it
and very
bites you.
fluffy, and his tail that kind of looked a little bit mangled is all perfect. It's just a perfect, beautiful, fluffy bunny in your. So you would have a perfect, beautiful, fluffy bunny in your possession, Hildar.
He is my pet now.
Take
Meow.
it into my
It is
handling check.
obviously the big bad evil guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. It's the bunny from Monty Python. It's going to kill
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
Yeah.
too.
Monty Python
Cover
bunny.
your throats.
Okay. All right.
It loves us all.
the rest of
Or
your
it loves me and Hilder.
the rest of your adventure is a little bit uneventful. As you guys come
Patting
to
the body on the way, like I
I'm
will
gonna
come
pet the
kind
bunny.
of bow.
so
I'm gonna pet the bunny.
by the time you guys make it into town, you can see that the town itself is kind of um, down for the evening. Like it's like probably you guys can assess it as probably around like uh, 10, 11 o'clock, something like that. Um, and you
At
got
night? Sorry?
yeah, about 10 or 11 o'clock
Okay.
is the when y'all make it into town. And oh, did I get you there? Okay. And so
Oh, now I remember the bunny.
yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. If you
I'm
would,
just carrying the body and petting it like, oh, fluffy.
I
I feel like I
And I'm
should kill
petting
the
the
bunny.
bunny too.
yeah,
No,
No,
Do
it
it.
was a
I don't.
reference back to when someone did kill the bunny on
yeah,
accident.
yeah. The
I will fight for Mr.
It had
Fluffy.
it had the most dramatic death ever.
yeah.
Do it.
Follow the white rabbit and see where it goes. Um, the
And
okay.
I was kind of the perpetrator on that one.
So as you guys approach, you can see you're just basically following the map here, and you come to uh, again. It looks kind of down for the night, but definitely a thriving looking city. There's not very many people walking around, but you can see guardsmen at the entrance. You can see a fishing village. You can see some, several boats along the coast there lined up. A couple of fishermen kind of mending nets and things like that. And so yeah, you're here. You have you can see clearly where the front entrance is, and
Wow,
there's a guard standing there.
okay, let me just run a little backup from on what we probably look like. We've been on that house for a couple of days fighting for our lives, so our clothes are not in the best state, and probably there is blood on them. I don't know about you guys, but I am injured, and I'm petting a bunny, a perfectly white bunny.
Well, let's
And
find a
I am
tavern.
petting the bunny too.
Yeah. So
I'm just like reaching up to pet the bunny.
so
I put him a little bit further down so you can reach it.
as you guys approach the I don't want to say gate area to make it throw it off like you're thinking like a gate, but I'm talking sort of the entrance way. And there's a guard on either
And just
side
say
of the
entryway.
yeah entryway. There's a guard on either side there, and one goes and one of them goes, ah, late travelers, what brings you here?
A shipwreck.
Um, dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs? I don't think we have any dinosaurs in these parts.
I'm just flat out gonna
Oh,
say a
man.
shipwreck.
Yeah.
Shipwreck from the storm. We've had
Yeah,
many people coming into town that been affected by that storm. Have you ever seen anything like it before?
No, it
I
was
No,
quite
don't
no,
think
I
crazy.
can't say I
Didn't
have.
really
Came out of
see it.
nowhere.
I was below deck.
Yeah.
All I remember is some kind of cracking thing, and yeah.
I never seen
And
something like
yeah.
that.
He
Character. I'm so glad I didn't suffer fantastic. Yay!
he
But
said
the bunny.
yeah, and he says to you, he says he said most of the survivors have gone, but they were given refuge at the inn if you guys need a place to stay. You definitely look really roughed up.
Well, Well, if half of them
Yeah,
didn't fall
yeah.
asleep on the beach, they probably wouldn't have frickin'
And then
died.
just as he says this, you guys can see what appears to be sort of uh, an authority figure, like a captain of the guard, kind of walk away, and he goes, "Ah, who are these?" And the guard says, you can see them give like a salute to the captain. You can see he's definitely an authority. And the guardsman says to the captain, he says, uh, we're still getting people from the shipwreck. Or he said from the start, not the shipwreck. He said we're still getting people from the storm. These folks had a shipwreck. And the captain, he looks at you guys and he looks right at Melanane, and his eyes gaze on you, and he says, "You there?
Nice armor.
Where did you get that armor?"
Data's like, that's the second thing we were going to talk to you about.
And then he signals the guards, "All of you, come with me now." And the
Okay.
guard, they don't really seem to be necessarily being aggressive to you, but they are near you to
I'm
escort
I
gonna
you.
told
try a
them to strap
deception and say
tightly.
with the paladin's final breath, he wanted her to have his armor
I hold
And
the
and
body
he
protectively.
and he motions for you
because
guys
they're
to
of the same god.
he motions for y'all to follow him. And
Yeah,
the
I'm
guards
gonna
are
try it.
the guards are sort of around. They're the two that were at the door, or actually, I'm sorry, at the gateway, are still there. The guards that have come are other guards that have come, and he says, "Come with me now."
Diego follows him.
Okay, I don't
Yeah,
think
they're
we
not
have
they're
much
not like
choice as I
y'all
look
aren't under
around at
arrest.
everyone.
Yeah, you're not like under arrest. They're just he's very adamant about you coming. And
I
as you
feel
guys are
like we
walking, he
don't have
says
a
he
choice,
go
sir.
he says, "Make haste, quickly, come."
This
Sir,
feels
I don't
important.
think
Let's
I can
So
go.
walk very quickly in the state I find myself in.
so as you guys go, you see this building. It looks like, it's a grand looking building. Not the biggest building in town, but definitely something of appear to be like a meeting place or something like that. And you
Very
can
back
see
look
the
yes.
captain. He goes up in there, and he makes a distinct knock on the door. So as he knocks on this door, the door opens. You can see that the guard that opens the door is definitely also a guard, but you can tell that um, his armor is much more elaborate than the city guard. And as you look inside here, and as you guys can see in this building here, you can see what looks to be about 10 of these well decked out uh, soldiers. Um, and and the commander, he stands at the door waving you guys in. Says, "Come quickly, come on."
Okay, okay.
So as you guys come in, the guards that escorted you there, you hear the commander give them an order, and he says, "Go wake the governor and tell no one about this. Go now." And he sends them off. And as you guys are in there, he shuts the door. The 10 elaborate decked out guards aren't really necessarily responding. You see them sort of standing post along the room. They're very militant in how they are. You guys can see a long table that actually creates like a T. So there's toward the back of the room, there's a long table with lots of chairs. There's a in the middle, again forming a T shape, not a cross shape, a T shape. You can see the chairs, and and the captain offers you a chair at the not at the top part of the tee, but at the long part. He offers you to sit. He said, "Have a seat."
I
Digger's
sit down. I look pretty injured because
You did what?
Digger's like,
I have only one half pint left, so I look pretty injured.
so
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
why
Y'all
look
look
did you
roughed up.
Yeah,
waste
yeah,
the
yeah.
I look
healing
pretty
potion
Yeah,
on a
burnt.
same.
bunny?
Yeah.
Right? So
I'm
we're all
sitting
in an
next
in?
to Hilder, still petting the bunny.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm still patting the body and I holding it protects me like my baby.
So, so as you,
Diego's
I
like,
may
I'm
end
gonna
up on
stand, and he just
Hilder's
leans against
lap
the
to
wall.
pet the bunny.
Excuse me, what did you say? I didn't hear you.
I said I may end up on Hilder's lap so I can continue to pet the bunny.
yeah, so you guys are able to sit where you are, and
He's
he's
just like blushing, but he won't push you away. Like you're a woman,
the
he was not say no to women, so he's just
the
like
the commander gestures to the guard that's closest to him, and he looks at you guys and uh, the commander says, "Would you like anything? L, bread, food? Are you hungry?"
Bath.
And he says he says we need to have a conversation first, and then we can see about getting proper lodging for you. But there are more important things, important matters at hand.
I'm covered in acid.
And he
I'm covered in acid jelly.
Digger's
I'm
like,
using my
we
arms and my
literally
legs
just
way
killed a
more than I
house
would
full of
like.
people.
yeah, and
I could use a nap.
so as you guys are kind of talking a little bit to him, he goes around and sits in the middle of the top portion of the tee. You guys are wherever you want to be on the lower portion, um, and the the guard comes out with a tray of whatever you want to, if you have drink and food, things like that, you're able to have that. And he says, because you guys are kind of talking all at once, he says, "Okay, this is what I know." And the commander looks at you and he says, "There was a violent storm. Our town has been flooded with refugees from shipwrecks, drowning. They all came in a day ago. You guys are the last ones to come. You come
Oh,
here,
dude, that is worse to
you
come.
come here and you're and he looks at Melanine and he says, "You're wearing the armor of our town hero." So
I
Oh,
told her not to.
so he
pitiful.
looks at you and he's like, "I'd like to hear your story." And he looks at Melanine first. "Where did you get that armor?"
Off your hero's dead body.
Just
And when
nonchalantly.
he say that, he stands up. He says, "How dare you defile the great Derek Erwin Ironwine?"
Well, it
Sorry,
I'm
wasn't so
gonna
great
try
I'm
now,
and
was
very
it?
diffuse the
sorry.
you
situation by.
you
I'm gonna
you are
try and
not
He's
worthy
diffuse
just
to
the.
looking
you are
down
not
in front
worthy to
of
wear
Melanie
that.
like,
Hey, I'm gonna just. I'm gonna like try and diffuse the situation by saying he wanted her to have it.
And he looks at you and he says, "Give give me a, persuasion check
I think that's deception.
or whatever. Yeah, deception or
Yeah, let me go
yeah,
with deception.
24.
yeah." He rolled really low, and he says, he looks at you and he says, "That's strange. It's been in his family for generations and generation. I don't know why he wouldn't want to
Oh,
pass it down to his son."
well, it wasn't forever. It
Oh,
was
he
just to
has a
use while we
son.
were there.
sir,
She's supposed to give it back.
I hold that body with her hand and
He,
And he
he
wow,
looks at
felt
you.
that she would have
like,
more use for it at the time because he he wasn't able to impart that there were smugglers down there who had gravely wounded him.
Smugglers. What's this of smugglers?
let me tell this,
Oh,
Madeline.
There's no smuggler problem now.
So
Now.
as you guys are
But
saying
there
that,
was.
the door busts open, and you can
Happened.
see sort of like a lanky gentleman in silky, looks like night clothes, like the guy who was definitely asleep. And he
Oh
says,
God.
he comes in, and he says, Ordell, what is this about? What is it? What is this? And he's looking at you guys sitting there and the food. And, what's going on? And
So
and you
good,
and
like
you
money.
and you see
I'm
the
sorry, I'm just imagining Jeff Goldblum here.
yeah so the captain immediately stands up and he says Governor, and he says these these adventurers they've come in from a shipwreck. They're wearing Derek Ironwine's armor. She said that he gave it to her,
Marlene, please let
and
me do
and
the
she was
talk.
just and she was just about to
Legs. Legs.
she was just about to tell us what happened. Okay, and then they look at you and he says, Tell us, how did he? Is he alive? Did he meet his demise? What? Tell us what's going on."
Lately,
As I
his
said, he was gravely wounded, and he felt that she would have more use for it at the time because he didn't last long enough to tell us about the smugglers who had gravely wounded him.
And he and
We found
the
that out on our
where
own.
the governor he sits down. what but what you see is when the governor sits down, he walks over to where the captain is. The captain who's sitting in the middle. The governor stands like behind the captain, and the captain stands up and shifts over, and then the governor takes his seat. And he says, we sent Derek Ironwine. I can't say his name. We sent Derek Ironwine. His family is known to our town for generations and generations of being great warriors that would lay their life down for anyone. But there's this haunted house, and we sent him to
not
cleanse it.
haunted.
It's not haunted.
It never was haunted. It was used by smugglers. They used magic to make it seem like it was haunted.
What are
Specifically
they?
the spell Magic Mouth.
And he looks at you and he says, "What? Where are these smugglers? How many are there? What?"
Well, there's none now.
We didn't count them while we were fighting for.
And then he looks at you and he says,
We were just looking for shelter for a storm when we.
he says is and as you guys are talking at him and stuff, he says, where is Derek? Where is his body?
We
He's in the
couldn't.
cellar.
So we were in no shape to bring him with us.
Yeah.
And it just
Yeah, I like that.
the fact that we are
As you
able
can
to
see,
ask
I
him.
am heavily burnt. My friend that I'm sitting on the lap of is
One of our friends
badly
didn't
wounded.
survive.
He
Like
looks at
I'm
you.
just pointing out the fact that we're
He
not in
so he looks at
communication.
you, and
Sir, they are
get
smuggling weapons.
let
I
me
don't know. I just know it's bad for Saltmarsh.
let me get a. You can either choose a deception check or a persuasion. I think they're the same. I think they're the same thing. Charisma. Let me get a charisma check from each of you. So tricks, you already rolled this already. So let me get one from Melanine.
16.
Okay, and Diego.
You want me to roll too?
Yeah, charisma.
How much longer do you think we're gonna go? I'm like falling asleep. I'm so
5
tired.
minutes.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Is it that fun?
No, I didn't mean it like
That's
that. I've had a really long day.
It's okay. What did you get, Diego?
I got a 3.
Okay. All right. And then Hildar.
And that's 20.
Okay. And Dudley.
16.
Okay. So the so the so the captain, he looks and he says, as you guys are talking about, where we're wounded, you can clearly see that you guys have been beat up. And he sees that as you guys are there, he says, I can clearly see that you've been through a lot. Um, he says,
No idea.
what we need to do is we need to meet with the whole council. They've got to hear this. They've got to know what's going on. There's nothing we can do about it tonight. And he says to his guardsmen, he says, take 5 men and go and retrieve Derek's body. Um, and then he says, and so those like get to go follow his orders there. And he says to you guys, um, let's give you. He says, let's get you rested tonight, and we will meet with the council first in the morning. The town cannot know what happened to Derek until we know what's going on. And he looks at uh, Melanine, and they're like they're having a real they're they're not very comfortable with you wearing his armor. They feel unappreciative of that. I don't know how to
Give it
describe that.
back. Give it back.
Shame.
Yeah.
Well, it's mine now, so tough shit.
Is that what you say to him? Let me know. Let me know.
Molly,
No,
we don't
no.
need it anymore.
We'll get you new armor. Just let the sun have it.
But
Please,
I like it.
Molly.
We'll get you new armor.
It's just plate armor. We can get you more plate armor. Actually, they could probably just give you another set of armor.
Yeah,
Also,
on the
thank you for taking care of the smuggler
yeah,
problem.
you can tell that these guards here are well decked out. That's not.
Alright, I'll give it back.
Yeah, so do you just chunk it on the table, or do you give it any kind of honor? How do you
I'm
remove
just
this?
imagining her just start stripping.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just gonna strip down in my skivvies.
Really grumpily.
Yeah, so as you put this on the table, he the captain calls to his again another one of the
Can
soldiers.
we get a different set?
Yeah.
I'm just
No,
gonna
yeah, he
say
no
that
he
from the
know
peanut gallery.
he can see that you gave your armor there, and he calls for his guard to come over, and he says to you there are rooms here that you can stay, and he looks at Melanine, and he looks at his guard. He says, take her to the armory, and the guard
Please get dressed.
the guard motions you to walk out of the door, like to take you out to the barracks. And as he gets to the door, the governor says, "No, no, no, to the armory," and he motions behind him. So
Oh, okay.
Melanine goes off with him down to the armory. There, you guys are able to, uh, to take rest and things here. Yeah, yeah, going to the armory. Yeah. Okay, and I'll message you, Melanine, what happens there in the armory. And
Turns out to be a bedroom.
no,
Hey, I'm down.
you guys are not like that.
I want
The
to. I want to
armory.
read that
Yeah,
story.
yeah. Okay. Um,
Yeah, post it in chat for all of us
okay.
to read.
I want
Okay.
to see the.
So,
I want to see the
all right.
role
So that,
play for that one.
yeah.
Bunny.
So you guys made it to the town. You alerted. You let the governor know what's going on. They have
Yep.
sent people to restore the body. You guys have a meeting with the council in the morning. Melanine, you went to the armory. As you guys are going, you can see that the other guards are picking up this armor and being very reverent about it, about what the armor is and everything.
Very
Um,
ceremonial about it.
yeah, very much so. Like they're wrapping it in fine cloths and things, um, and so that's that's it. So what do you? Real quick, I'll run down the line. Tricks, what are you doing? Um, you just
I'm
going to bed?
finding a bathtub.
Yeah, you found it. Uh, all right,
I want
Melanie.
a bath.
Melanie, you went to the armory. And I'll message you real quick. Diego, what do you do for you all? You all have your own rooms.
I'm following Trixie to the bath.
Yep. Okay. So you guys go to the bath, and then Hildar,
Well, first I ask a guard if I
you do what?
some
After
You
my
cut out.
bath, I'm literally gonna walk around in a towel trying to find a place to wash my clothes.
Wash it in the
Right.
bath.
There, yeah, there
That's
are.
why you get all these extra socks and
there's
underwear that
goop
we
in the
found at the
bath
other
now.
place.
Okay. All right, Hildar, what are you doing?
Because they're in Diego's bag.
Yeah.
asked one
I'd
of the
literally have to walk in on him in the bathtub
one of the guards if
to
I
go
Diego's like,
get
whoa,
some
whoa, 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 whoa,
underwear
whoa,
at
whoa.
that
for
point.
the bunny.
You asked one of the guards what?
I'm just here for the bag. Grabs the bag and leaves.
Hildar, what?
Diego just leans back and goes, "You gonna join?"
Slams door behind, taking bag with.
I'll take that as a no.
Okay, Hildar, what did you do?
I asked the guard if I can have some carrots for the bunny.
Absolutely.
And then
Yes.
I go with the bunny and the carrots and I tricks door.
You taking the tricks?
It's still in towel.
Okay, and then Deadly,
Uh,
what do you do?
I'm not looking directly at tricks and just like, can you watch over the bunny while I take a
What does our cleric
he's
do?
like not looking at tricks,
Our
he's
cleric's just
directly at the
saying fuck
ground.
it and crawling into bed.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay,
bathe
so,
later.
so you crawl into bed, and so you guys are able to do your nighttime activities. Um, good, good job, guys. Y'all wanna see? Let me pause it real quick, and then I'll let's see.
Tricks.